you have Viper keeping his distance, maybe even with a Dragon Lance in the game, and then the Slark will be invisible through Shadow Dance.
Okay.
I think that you just can't give him a target. It can't give him an option.
So, it's not very guaranteed unless you have the Crystal Maiden here. I am also surprised by the Mana Burn select, but it's not like he's gonna actually cast it regardless whether he has Mana Burn or not. So,
Actually going to be Faith getting caught out by that Torrent here. It looks like he is going to be going down. He could get a little bit more move speed with the Spirit, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit too much for him.
Nice
he will be right-click down, and that's going to be Kunkka actually land him to pick up the first blood. It isn't too shabby.
yeah, I think it's, well, mid lane looks like we do see a Torrent hitting against Lin, and Lin in a lot of trouble. Mana Burn is available, but don't think they could really get the kill. It looks like the last final pick, and they picked the Viper, so.
Yeah. Maybe thought the range versus melee would favor them, but instead it's going to be Frostbite and the Nova into the Impale, and Torrent hits on 2, and while the Sunray does quite a bit, it's not going to be enough to keep Lin up. Now it's going to be Kabu trying to finish off Fenrir. He will succeed in that, but will it cost him his life? A Torrent coming out? No, faked out, and Old Eleven is kind of playing around them nicely, but if they get the full flank, I still think he has to be quite wary here. And yeah, they're going to be pouncing as hard as they can. Can they hold the Magic Missile long enough, though? The TP, they don't have the range for it, unfortunately, and Old Eleven will slip through their fingers.
Surprised that he TP all the way back to base.
Yeah. In the meantime, 3v1 here on the mid. It's going to be the Viper to go with Laning Sage.
Oh, Landham looks like the Viper is going on to him, but not really too much. Top lane here, Fenrir gets slowed down here by the tower clap as well, and definitely dead.
Oh, but they're going to be seeing a Thunder coming out from Ice Ice. One more hit, and that would be the death of the Vengeful Spirit. But nevertheless, it is just going to be a nice little rotation stomp play. And yeah, Echo Stomp under tower can cause some problems. Oh my gosh, why is Kabu here? He could have easily walked back, but he was afraid of the Nyx Assassin. And in doing so, he got caught out by the Mirror Image. Old Chicken flanks with the Vendetta anyways, and they end up picking up 2. Oh, the Nyx finds a way to pincer them in.
I think they have the better draft, and they have the better laning stage as well.
So the Sentry Ward is going to be going down here. Fenrir is going to be taking some hits as well, but they've got plenty to turn. Sunray might do enough to finish Fenrir off, and now they're going to be able to actually get the first favorite kill trade for them this entire game. So very nice in this situation just to get to connect with the Impale following the Vendetta, and that's going to be U9 farming up pretty well.
Now I wonder what Nyx's first item choice is going to be. A little bit more standard with a Blink. Force Staff is good. Dagon is a possibility, but right now he's looking for a kill here on U9, who's only, and he hasn't always had the biggest pool for it. So you either opt for the Soul Ring, or in this case the Arcanes, and actually cancels the Echo Stomp, which guarantees the kill on Faith. There's no way out, and they're going to take the tower most likely as well. It's very healthy for the moment. The mana problem for Nyx, in the mid game, the only way he can farm is to use his Impale on creeps, which also doesn't help your mana problem. So looks like we do have a spike canceling LPC now in a lot of trouble in the trees there. He is straight up dead. I do hear a Thunder going off, and Ice now going on Kabu that's porting in. Well, that's going to be a double easy here for Ice, and that Dragon Lance is going to be, well, already finished.
Yeah, they were way too hungry for that one. They thought they could get the Supernova off. They're really going to be able to get the Mini Stun onto the other side close Echo Stomp. Fleur coming in with the flank, but he can't finish off the Nyx before Vendetta. Now U9 has to pop the Shadow Dance Dark Pack to finish off Fenrir, and he's going to get a little bit body block before jumping through. So that is going to be
concerned about this last pick Viper. He needs to be huge for them to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, and he's actually just going to get stunned out here. It's going to be a pretty easy kill with the Torrent and the bow, and that's going to set his net worth back even further. If you look at items, we have the Port Kunk. I got Frostbite, I've got a Fortune's End, and that's plenty for him.
Lane, look here. The Ravage against Tom Fu. As well as the Nova, and it's all Terrorblade all the way now. The Egg's going to try to maybe cover the retreat. They're both going to fly through. The Egg could actually pop out here. In fact, it will, but really there's no damage to back that up. In fact, Ehome, with that Metamorphosis, I do hear X going off somewhere, and I believe they will chase down Viper. So, more net worth issues here coming out from Tom Fu. If you get pounced as a Kunkka, you just throw the boat, and then the boat buff is like, you will survive long enough. Oh, chick. Maybe they're trying to repeat that. Looks like the offensive stuff's going to be here, and they're going to blow the next as a result with the bolt. It's going to through here. Somebody trying to blur him down. So will the Splitter. It's going to be an Ehome retreat for now. They close Old Chicken. And like you said, they're not with.
I think there's just like a there's definitely a lot of utility, but the way he probably looks at it, I see U9 some trouble they have entry wards, they have X and a sentry, and they will be pulling right next to that horn bow. He could be wasting his Shadow Dance duration. This is going to be surrounding him. Una can feel trouble and can't get this away. Perfect block and me home as the
Morpheus is essentially protecting his team by doing so. But I don't think they're going to get anything out of it. No, they're going to get X1, and looks like the Phoenix is going to be the first one to drop. Defensive swap and the mech, but Phoenix walks back into the fight.
Oh, testing that Thunder out here. I get it on Una!
Oh my god.
Oh, that is so clutch. Just barely surviving just long enough with the Kunkka's rum. It was ticking down, so it's been on him for a long, long time. And just dropping down to critical HP before turning it around on the Slark. That is absolutely insane.
I think if he had to script a team fight, that would have been the way he scripted it out. That was just perfect.
I really want to see how low he got before that hit here. If I can find it fast enough, I will, but it's just going to be a jump. They're diving. They're hungry for blood. They're not going to have time for numbers. This is GG right here. Straight up. They found two big pickups here.
Maybe not.
I think so. Lin's going to be slowed down by his own corrosive. They just need one more hit on him. They pull him back. They finish him off. Yeah, ET will buy back, but now where's your damage? We're going to be seeing Kabu caught out, and they're just losing so much left and right, but Old 11 gets some dots against them. LPC still trying to bring his team back from the brink. If there's anyone that can, it's him, but right now, U9 on Fenrir. Frostbite's not going to mean much, as both Dark Pact and Shadow Dance are used to bring him down. So,
and now he's going here on the backline support, Kaboom on the run, and it looks like they won't have lockdown necessary. This side could actually the kill. He does get the one hitter there, and they do back off.
They look almost unstoppable, so we'll see what kind of performance they're bringing today, but eHome right now, at the very least, are in a great position to secure themselves the playoffs, 100%.
Well, taking the Aegis will help us well. It looks like they're going to have one more, perhaps two more. Torrent's going to find both. And everyone's being slowed down. The Egg's going to get popped out here. It's not really being focused by the Terrorblade. Terrorblade is really gunning for the Viper kill. He can get an Egg will pop though. Not really hitting too much of anybody. And it looks like Slark also forced to run away. Phoenix 1v4. Good luck with that.
He's got this. His Phoenix has been really on point, but he's definitely done the most hero damage, but what does it mean in the end? Essential Ward drops down. U9 gets caught by the Frostbite. X-Mark, and he is definitely going down. It's a matter of time. This is very unfortunate. Fu, I mean, they've tried to do what they can. It's unavailable for either side, so this is really a blind movement, but finally the Observer Ward will clip 11, and this should be a pick. They're going to be in swap range. They're going to be able to kill off the Dark Seer, but in the meantime, you're going to be some push action.
Radiant's top tower is under
Help at all. This means that, at least for the moment, they haven't committed fully to the tier 2, but they've got the Aegis and they really want this fight. Going in under the Sentinel, we're going to be able to get that hit off, and a big two-man stun on the backline from the Nyxus Ass, followed up by the Torrent. U9 gets Carapace, and he'll get killed off. Pounce or not, he is going down. And what can you do at this point? I don't even know.
This could just be the game right here. I know I said that literally 5 minutes ago.
It's true, but spawns are so long here, especially for the Slark.
Oh, they do actually just straight up buyback here.
They have to.
Yep.
Radiant's top tower.
Not sure if the buyback alone will hold, but a ton of long-range AoE. I say that though, immediate spike. We've seen that a lot here. Well, I hear the X going on that's on the Phoenix, but I don't think they're gonna go on him.
Is that enough? The Metamorphosis is going to be gone now. I think that you're okay with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Level of
Boiled blood, I think it might be it, but still, let's
get the full red one.
Let's get a nice view of this bloody river. The blood and tears of Kung Fu spilled within it, and yeah, it's getting gruesome here. This might even be a dead Phoenix. You just go for the Carapace after the hit. Oh no, the Impale will do it.
Okay.
And that is going to be another kill. Yeah.
Price that to see it here, because
it's not even that necessary, really. But all the same, we're going to be seeing aggressive mover from Kung Fu. They know their target. They're definitely going to find them, but whether or not they're going to get the kills they need is the question here. Kunkka will have the armlet on for a while. It's a very split fight left. We'll be able to get the vote off before going down. Supernova pops on Ice, keeping him away, while Fender is going to get him down here. Glimmer King still on cooldown for more seconds. Still Nova, and the Sunray will focus him down. In the meantime, Lin dropping very low here, just to call it, gets reflected, strikes like down. This terrible. This is just too much for them to deal with.
Our opinions are quite incorrect.
I couldn't click through. It's to really get all in at once. the Arizona have a better rate with it. Even still, I mean, this is kind of what I expected from the game over Ehome, only taking momentum starting around 15 to 20 minutes of the game and just piling through. But I mean, we got 7-1 and 13 Knicks. We got a TB that dropped down to